Hi everyone, hope this vlog finds you all in the best of health. This is Maths and I welcome you all to our YouTube family channel Mike and Maths M&M. In today's vlog, I will show you an easy DIY animal sensory bin. What is sensory play and why it plays a vital role in early childhood development of a kid. I already spoke about it in my previous vlog. If you have not happened to watch that video, I'll mention the link at the end of this video. Please feel free to go through it. And before I begin, just want to take a quick moment to thank our viewers and subscribers. If you're watching this video and you like it, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and do share it further with your family and friends. And if you have still not subscribed to our channel, then what are you waiting for? Do hit that subscribe button. So let's begin and prepare the sensory bin. This is one of the easiest sensory bins that I use with my kids. Addie had played with the sensory bin throughout her early childhood development years, and now I use it with Saish. So first I'll tell you the materials that are required, and then I'll explain you that how this sensory bin activity can be a 4-in-1 learning benefit for your child. So for the materials, you can use a tray. If you do not have a tray available, you can very much use a cardboard carton or a box. Few containers, any containers you can take from the kitchen. If you do not have toy cutlery or spatulas, you can use small spoons and spatulas from the kitchen cutlery, and animals. So this is the main material that is required to prepare this sensory bin. So you can have a different variety of animals. They are easily available online or in the nearby markets. You can have small, big size animals, bath toys, and the type of grain that you want to use to prepare this sensory bin. Like earlier, when I used to do this sensory bin with Addie, I used to mix different legumes, and I used to use those legumes for the sorting activity, which I have already shown in one of my previous vlogs. If you do not want to do the sorting activity simultaneously with your child, then you can use one grain. Like as of now, I have been using only rice. You can use any lentil or any legume of your choice. Assembling this sensory bin is quite easy. You just need to spread the animals in the tray or the box that you will be using, and you need to cover it with the variety of grain that you will be using, and rest of the things the kid needs to do. Now I'll talk about the benefits of the sensory bin. First learning that comes out of it, as it's a sensory bin, it engages the kid with respect to 3 senses: touch, sight, and sound. The second learning that comes out of the sensory bin is multiple concepts. Like if you want to relate them to the senses, if we talk about touch, you can also teach your child simultaneously about textures. Like this is hard to touch. This animal is a little squishy, so it is soft to touch. Any animal that has indents or any type of pattern, that animal is rough to touch. The second concept that you can teach your child from sight perspective is big and small animal, tall and short animal. So this is one concept that you can relate to the sight sense. Now comes third sense, that is sound. So because this is an animal bin, so that is one of the concepts that the kid really enjoy learning out of it. You can teach the kids about the sound that each animal makes. Like whenever a kid is taking out any animal out of the box, you can tell a story about that animal, or you can sing a rhyme, Old MacDonald had a farm, and you can club that animal together in the rhyme, and you can teach the kid about the sound, that what sound exactly that animal makes. So this is how you can relate all the concepts to the senses which are related to this DIY sensory bin. Before I tell the third benefit that comes out of the sensory bin, a very important point for the parents, as this is an animal sensory bin, so first please teach your child about the animals out of it. Like once they are familiar that which animal they are holding or finding out of the sensory bin, and they can relate them to the voice that the animal makes, or they can make a visual picture in their mind when you take the name of that animal. Then only jump on to the concepts of texture, big, small, tall, short. Because for a small child to take so much of a download in one go is definitely not easy. So because this is an animal sensory bin, so first let them learn about the animals, and then definitely by using different animals you can teach them about texture, big, small, tall, short concept. So please go step by step with your child. What's that? Cow. What sound does cow make? Moo. Sheep. What does sheep do? The third learning that comes out of this sensory bin is developmental skills. There are multiple developmental skills that a child simultaneously develops while doing this sensory bin. Encourage them to use their hands. When they are using their fingers, their hands, their fine motor skills improve. They definitely touch different textures. When they are using spatulas, or when they are pouring the rice into a container, then their gross motor skills, hand-eye coordination, balancing skills, concentration, all that definitely enhances and improves. When you're singing rhymes to your kid or telling the kid a story about the animals that they have found out of the sensory bin, their vocabulary, their language skills, creativity, imagination, all these skills, they enhance as well as improve simultaneously. The fourth learning that comes out of the sensory bin is of an advanced level. Once your kid learns about all the animals and the sounds that they make, you can teach your kid about the type of animals. When I say type, you can tell them that whether the animal that they have found is a water animal, domestic or farm animal, or a wild animal. So you can prepare different landscapes. Like to teach my kids, I just take a bowl full of water. If they are finding a starfish or an octopus, I tell them to put it in water, that they live in water animals. I have a small hut here, so I explain domestic and farm animals to them this way. Like if they have found a cow or a sheep, they can live in the farm or they can be domesticated. And to tell them about the wild animals, I just keep a plan simply telling them that this is our forest wherein we have few trees. So if they find any of the wild animals, like here I have gorilla and tiger, so they live in the forest. If you do not want to keep such structures, you can just take a printout, or you can make a drawing that this is water animal, farm or domestic animals, and forest or wild animals. So after explaining them all these three criteria, you can teach them to differentiate the animals. I hope you all enjoy doing this DIY animal sensory bin with your kids. I will be meeting you all very soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.